Thank you for visiting our channel. Today I came out to review and also quick unbox the latest Matricom's G-Box Q3 Plus. It is an AM Logic S905X chipset which has 2GB of RAM and 16GB internal storage. You can see that the box is really nicely designed as just white and the sides are orange. Alright, so once we open the box itself, you can see that the components that are part of this is the G-Box itself, the G-Box Q3 Plus, and it comes with a HDMI cable which is sitting on the top. Once you take those out, inside of it you do have a power connection which is 5V 2 amps. It is created for Canada and United States. Also comes with a HDMI cable which is 2.0. It also comes with a remote. Now this kind of acts as a Bluetooth remote, but it is IR, kind of mixed in between. And it also has a user manual. It just have some basic information of how you can connect it, what's included in the box itself, and that's about it. And if you do need some help at the last page, it does have a phone number and also email address and some support information, which makes this company itself stand out. If you haven't subscribed yet to our channel, click the subscribe button, click the bell icon, so this way you're going to get notified once we have a new video out. On top of that, click the like button, smash it. Also, if you have a question, drop them at the bottom of the video. We really love to help you out ASAP. Alright, so going next is the actual box itself. You can see it's very nice once you take it out of the sleeve. It's only just nice in black colors, and then on the top of it, it just says G, and once you turn it on, it will turn blue. We will show you in a few seconds, but once we go on the front part of it, you just have one little place for the IR sensor, and then right side of it, you have the SD card slot, and then you have two USB 2.0 ports. Then going in the back, you have the AV connection, and then you have the optical audio connection, so you can connect it to your stereo. And then you do have the LAN connection, which is 10100. Then you do have the HDMI connection, which is 2.0A, and then right beside it you have the power connection, which is 5V 2 amps. Going on the other side of it, there's nothing there, but once you go on the bottom part of it, you do have some information about the box itself, and you have 4 legs so it can stand up, and that's about it. Let's go ahead and get this connected so that way we can see it on the screen. So first, make sure that you connect your HDMI cable and then connect the power. Once that's done too, you have to make sure to put the 2 batteries in the controller itself, since it does not come with it. And once you do that, make sure that you are about 3 centimeters away from the box itself, and you have to press the volume up and the volume down for 5 seconds in order for this to get connected. Alright, so once it boots in, this is the first screen you're going to get. It's very unique, very different than the other Android boxes, and these guys pay attention more into details, and I will walk you through step by step. So first of all, you can see that their name is written nicely on the top left hand side. Then you do have some indications, and also it says that if you connect it via Wi-Fi or Ethernet, and if you do have a USB connected, and also if you have the Bluetooth on or off. And then you do have settings. It does say the date and time, which is incorrect at the meantime. And then you do have search, so you can search for certain apps. And then you have some little sections. Now before I get to the sections, I want to mention that this picture is very nice. And then going in the bottom part of it, you do have some big icons which you can launch right from here. But then in the bottom part of it is where you see these icons. So these are what we shortcutted, so this way we can capture it in this video. Now going on the left hand side, you have home, then you do have videos, so you can do the same thing over here. You can add Kodi, or if you want to use some third-party apps like Terrarium TV if it's still alive, or more in here. You can also have a shortcut directly going into Filmon, or you want to use your Hulu if you are in United States. If you want to use Netflix or Tubi TV, which is a beautiful app, you can use it directly from here. And I really enjoyed that little background. This is beautiful. Now going under music, same thing. So you can add your Pandora, which is already there, but you can use something like TuneIn Radio in more apps, you can customize and put a shortcut here so you can play with it. Going under apps is where you're going to see all the apps that are installed on this box. Now they do have some that are very beautiful the way that they have set it up, like the Matricom. They have their own store, which is going to be the AndroidTV. Now they do have update. This is not the one that we recommend to use. So there is another one called OTA updater, which we get into it in a few seconds after some other apps that we want to capture. And then going to the left hand side, going under games, same thing again. You can go to Google Play Store to download a game, which we will be showing you in this video how we can process that. And yes, they do have their own gaming controller, which I had to purchase. They didn't send it to me, so I will be providing some links if you want to buy that too, but we will show you the pictures in a few seconds. Going next is live section. Now this is where you're going to get some live content. Now the next part is one of my favorite places. This is where you're going to go to set up your background. Right now I'm using the last one, but if you want to change it to a total black background with some little bubbles in the back, you can do that, or you want to change it to a really nice different colors theme, so this way you're going to have a different feeling. You can process that very easily. Now this theme is beautiful, so I'm very happy that Matricom came through and brought this type of box for us so we can play with it. Now let's go through and do some benchmarking. So we will go under home, and the first thing I want to mention, I want to go through is going to be AndroidTV, and the AndroidTV benchmark is under AndroidTV benchmark. We did get a really good number, which is 27,527 for the S905X chipset, and with 2 GB of RAM. This is a beautiful number. And then the next thing that they have is the Geekbench. Now we have already processed some benchmarks. So under single core we got 644, and under multi-core we got 1823. So we will get out of that too. The next part that we have done, or we have processed, is the speed test. Now this is very mandatory for everyone to see this, because a lot of you guys are having questions that you have buffering problem. Now the way that speed test has changed everything and making more sense now, that when you go to results, not only going to see it here, but they're also giving you some readings. So you will see the needle going up or down, or if it's going to go steady, in order to get the actual upload rate or the download rate, and also the ping. So this way it makes more sense to you how far we connected in order to get this type of numbers. Remember that where we reside today, we have 500 megabit download and we have about 30 megabit upload. So this is why you're going to see some numbers that are going to be up and down. Did I say 30? I meant 20 megabit upload. So going first is going to be the 2.4 gigahertz network, and remember, we're not going to test it once, but we did it twice, so that way we can see how much similarity it will have for us that we wanted to test. So yes, we take our router everywhere with us, so this way we're going to get a proper number out of it. So you can see this is a 2G network, and the ping was only 9. We were not that far from where we were trying to ping from, and you can see that we got, for the upload rate, 7.89, and for the download rate we have about 43.6. You always have to know that when you go on into your 2.4, no matter if you are 100, it has to divide it into 2, because not just one box is going to be connected. Maybe your phone is connected, maybe your computer is connected, maybe there's another person also, so it will chop a little piece, and once you go on Wi-Fi itself, it will divide it even more. So what you see right now is a beautiful number. Remember that when you are trying to stream even a 4K, you're not going to go over 30 megabits when you're downloading a 4K, because that's a maximum speed that you really require for you to be connected. Now you can see that on the second time I got 42.9, and then for the second time when we did the upload, we got 10.7, which is a little bit better than the before. And also our ping went up a little bit from the first time, which was 9, and the second time we only got 13. Now going on 5G network, now this is where you're going to see up to a gigabit Wi-Fi. But since we're only going to be capped on 500 megabit. This is what you're going to see as 151, which is above 100, which is beautiful. And also for the upload rate, we only got 19.5, which is almost perfect via 20 megabits upload. And the ping was only 7. So this is why you're going to see a better speed. Now, when we went for the second time, you can see that we went down a little bit to 118 megabits for the download, and for the upload we got 17 megabits download, but the ping was only 4. So this is way better connection than the first one, but you can see that it will go up and down. Doesn't even matter if you put your box beside your router, it always going to bring you down a little bit, so that way you're going to be divided a lot better for you to be connected. So this means that I have more connections on 5G network than the 2G network. This is why you're going to see a drop. But again, it is above 100 megabit. That's what we really require. Now, when we went to LAN connection, remember this is a 10100 LAN connection, and we only got 15.2 for the upload, but 94.5 for the download. So this is what we're going to talk about once we come to these type of boxes. So remember that these are all created in China. That's understandable. But who is paying attention in these type of thing is the bigger companies like Matricom, like the other ones that are out there, which is going to be competitors. I'm not going to name it in this video. But these guys do pay attention to this to get a proper number. So since it is 100, yes, you will get 94.5 with LAN connection, and then the ping was only 5. So this is beautiful. Now we went to the second time, we got 83. So yes, it will fluctuate a little bit, but not a lot. So it should not be 30 when you go to LAN. We got 94 for first time, so the second time we will get about 83. Minimum should be about 60. And for the upload rate, we got 7.11, which is again understandable. And then the ping was 12. So everything has hands to this in order for this to work properly. So these guys did pay attention into their network system. So this way you're going to get a beautiful number when you are trying to download. It doesn't matter if it's LAN or Wi-Fi. Even if it is connected by 2.4, which we not recommend anymore, you're going to get a good number. So this box is beautiful when it comes to the network section itself. Here's another good thing. Remember that I was talking about OTA update? This is what we want a lot of companies to pay attention on. They have their own app, so when you click on it, it says check for update. And it says that check for new online updates, nothing else. So we will get out of this too. And the next thing we want to mention is when you go into your YouTube, this is what we wanted to test. So we will be playing one of these 4K. So there you go. This is so nice, crisp and clear, and there's not much of delay to it. So when you press the OK, and we will go into more, and in this we're going to see the quality. You can see that this is 4K, and yes, it is 2160 pixels in order for you to watch this. So I really enjoy seeing that on YouTube part, and we will get out of YouTube. Alright, so the next thing we're going to launch will be the DRM information. Now this is how you're going to find out a lot of things. You can see that the names, everything is there, but if we go under the security level, it's only L3, and the HDCP level supported is unprotected. That's telling me that when I launch my Netflix, it will be a standard definition. Alright, so the next thing we will be launching is going to be 100 connection to play this. So let's see how fast it will play, and you can see that the color is very vibrant, and on top of that it is playing it perfectly. You can see the buffer is right, and also the picture does not have any kind of hesitation. And no, we're not going to play any kind of demo videos from somebody else. So going next is going to be the 1080p video, and this is a very old video that we have, so you can see that it quickly start playing it. There's no hesitation to it. So again, these guys really paid attention into bit rates to play this. So remember that it does play 10-bit videos without any questions. It will work for you beautifully, and on top of that, if you do have subtitles, this will be able to play it for you too. So we will go to stop, and we will get out of Kodi 2 to just let you know that it does work. But if you want to put your third-party add-ons, you can. We have some videos, you can follow them to play it, but we cannot put it on this video since we do not want to put any kind of different leads to this video for you guys. But again, this is how easy it is to play with that too, and how easy it is to put everything together. And guys, that's about it. So I want to mention that if you haven't subscribed yet to our channel, click the subscribe button. Make sure to give us a thumbs up. It really motivates us to make more videos. And on top of that, if you have a question about this box or another box, or you want to know about future giveaways, do ask questions. We love to help you out and give you more information, so this way you're more up to date. Doesn't matter what it is about, as long as it's not illegal. We will love to help you out. Except that, thank you.